Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. We take you now to the desert, a peak in Tempe as these two teams try to change the perception of their season by finishing with a victory in the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
And welcome to neutral site action, and we're just about ready for kickoff. And now let's head down to the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. He just drills this one. Gets to about the 17-yard line.
All right, I'm going to have to take off that one logo.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Nice run up the middle. Woods gains about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 21. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. He's out to the 30, and he's shoved out of bounds around the 32-yard line.
Well, the defensive line has to do a better job there of feeling that screen out. And a lot of times the offensive line will dictate whether or not it is going to be a screen pass or not. When they feel and sense the offensive lineman releasing out to get out in front of the screen and to be able to try to make a play downfield, again, the defensive line is the key for
Scrappy over there playing his bowl game, trying to get the 10 wins. Well, I might have a better...
Fires in a hurry. Interception. He's at the 40. Tackle at about the 29-yard line.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw. And that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
I think he's ranked lower than me.
From the 29-yard line, it's first down.
Big 12 is tough.
Scrambling around. And he tackles him hard at the 31.
The smart quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
Here's a running play. Knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Miller picks up about 7 yards on the run. Fires that quickly to the tailback. He's taken down at the 13.
You obviously have to worry about him as a ball carrier, but he showed here that you have to be concerned about him as a receiver as well. He's got good hands, and you know he's good in the open field.
Quick throw in the end zone, touchdown. Hagan's the kind of guy that could end up with some national honors because right now he's leading the conference statistically. So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it here and determine if he was in bounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
Maybe give overtime.
After review of the play, the rule in the field stands.
So after some discussion, the call on the field stands. Illinois up 6. And he tacks on the extra point. A 4-play, 29-yard drive. And a touchdown as a result. So the score now, 7-0. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 19. Let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last pick. He's just got to stick to the game plan.
From their own 19-yard line. Second down. Wants to go long and does. Tipped away.
It can be really difficult to guard these long passes because you got to keep up with the receiver, make sure you don't run over him, and look out for the ball. That was not an easy play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 19. Quick throw. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Excellent job by this young quarterback of making the defense pay for bringing both outside linebackers. That's composure right there.
Caught out in the open. He's at midfield. And he's tackled right around the 34. From the 34-yard line. First down. On the throw, incomplete pass.
Perfect timing to jar the ball loose and not pick up the penalty. That was a solid play.
And he's taken down at the 11-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
From the 11-yard line. First down. And he is drilled at the 1.
What?
That makes it first and goal.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. From the 2-yard line, it's second down. Touchdown, Baylor. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He splits the uprights with the extra point.
K-State. He won his bowl game against Arizona. I think at Alamo Dome.
Baylor lines up for the
Alamo
kickoff.
Bowl. Step up more.
Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
On Matavius.
Gets it, he's in space.
Guard the damn.
Tackle
Guard
made,
that.
and about the
Guard
41.
that.
Zips it to the tight end. Brought down at about the 47-yard line.
Play. Take the play. Take it.
Nice run there.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Gets to about the 41-yard line. Illinois' got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you with his feet and his arm. With this guy, it's PYP. Pick your poison. Complete. He's got room. He's pushed out of bounds. Around the 24-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24.
Shit up.
Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
See, the field is guaranteed rate, but
And he adds the
facing
extra
that
point.
stadium is different outcomes.
Rivero gets set to kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. And he has it on the corner. Brought down at the 41.
This is my kind of game. We're getting a chance to see so many touchdowns. I just wonder if this offense could continue the flow that we've seen from the previous 3 series.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Throws it deep. And this one's broken up.
You've got to admire the coverage for being able to deny the home run ball so cleanly.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 41-yard line. 2nd down. Trying to loft one long. He's got a man wide open.
Excellent execution on one side of the ball that time. And it looks to me like the defense was in a little state of confusion. Let's see if they can pull themselves together.
Yeah, I saw that. Favorite guy. Maybe as funny, but dynasty player.
Throws to the receiver. Incomplete.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 11. Here's a run. And they make the stop at about the 3-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
I think it's Switzer head coach. I think. If he hasn't
They keep it on the
known
ground.
his
There's a great
roster
tackle
now,
right
or
there.
play. Let me check.
So it's 4th down. They'll line up for the field goal, and
What
this
up,
is nothing
Jason?
more than a chip shot.
Appreciate the
Kicks
like.
away, and he's got it.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And they can forget about returning this one.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out on the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board. And I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get a little bit fatigued.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Illinois is up 4. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
False start. Offense.
It's so tough to move the ball forward. Even a 5-yard setback can do damage to a drive.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 23-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Good tackle
right
there
through
in
my
space. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here.
Switzo.
Got an opening. Inside the 30. The 10. He scores. What a play. And he converts the extra point. So at the end of one quarter, Illinois leads 21-10. Rivero has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Switzo.
And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, this defense better start to get pressure on the quarterback. They're giving him way too much time back there to throw the football.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Wants it all. Going deep. Doesn't get there.
Brad, this is an example of the timing between a quarterback and wide receiver just has to be buttoned up. He just simply overthrew a wide receiver downfield.
He's tackled right around the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line, it's 1st down. Feeds it to the back. Tackled after decent pickup.
That's a 5 on the way. That brings him 2nd and 5.
And down he goes around the 28-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game. You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful if you're under pressure to throw the ball, just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
From the 28-yard line, 2nd down.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Yeah, I thought you were live. I knew you were live. I guess you had just ended. I was trying to find it, and I watched the last.
Quick strike to the receiver.
I watched where you I fast forwarded and saw the end.
That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 3. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, I saw them catch the Hail Mary, and you were like appalled by that wide receiver.
Tackle at the 1-yard line. Here's play number 10 on the drive. He's taken down around the 1-yard line.
3-20.
This is where the defense makes a name for themselves. It's 3rd down and goal from the 1. They put everyone up on the line. They'll bring him down just outside the goal line. Bush picks up a yard on the play.
I'm going to punch this in and win this game.
Touchdown Bears. And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion. He's in for the conversion.
Baylor gets set to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Illinois has a 3-point lead. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
There's one the quarterback would like to rewind because he has a wide open receiver and he just misfires.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Hands off up the middle and stuffed.
Draw.
Looking for the corner. It's a nice run, but it's short of the first down.
Good play by the defense to stop him just short.
Yeah. I plan on staying with Baylor. I don't think I'd go anywhere else. I kind of wanted to stay Baylor when I took him the first time. I was fired after year one for some reason.
He makes it to the 38-yard line.
I can't believe Troy was in the national championship.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so
Should
little
have stayed
separation,
Troy.
this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. He airs it out. Big catch there as they knock him out of bounds.
I don't know if he could have delivered a better
But I
ball
was
to the
ready to
receiver if he'd been
believe. I was
standing
trying
next
to-
to him. That
to
was
a bigger school.
spectacular.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10.
Honestly, I should drop head coach and playmakers.
And it's incomplete.
He was able to just tip that one away, right out of the receiver's reach.
From the 11-yard line. Second down.
Hello, Mr. Yak. Hail.
And he's taken down at the 12-yard line.
I don't like this.
Going to the end zone, and it's coming back out. Big play there by the defense. That's their second pick of the half.
Yeah, this offense has to stop making mistakes. These turnovers are putting pressure on their defense to make stops, and it's hard to win when you're always giving the ball away.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Illinois is up a field goal. He gets rid of this one.
Grounding. Continue grounding. Baby. He's a desperate throw. But yeah, he did. I can't believe that. What's my team?
Good outside run there. That makes it 3rd and 3.
There was some movement on the line.
False start. Offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Here's 3rd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Need this pump. Never mind.
Open field. And he's tackled at about the 43-yard line. Makes the catch and look out. Tackle made at the 42.
Just watch him run right by you. Catch the ball. Say bye.
Brought down at about the 45. Illinois is going to use their first time out of the half here.
I think calling the plays, you've got to be aware of this guy. He's making too many plays. And when he's that close to the line of scrimmage, defending the run, not allowing your running back to even get up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to do something to make him pay for that. If he's going to cheat up to the line of scrimmage, if you're calling the plays, listen up. This is a great time to go play action and try to throw the ball right over top of his head.
Miller picks up about 4 yards on the play. Illinois is up by 3. And he hauls it in.
Freak.
Looking to scramble now. He
Luckily,
can't get away from the
luckily
pressure.
got there because the freaking angle of my wide ass. It was my fault.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. And he throws it away.
Rounding. Get a sack.
3rd
About
down,
a
and they need to
field
get it to
goal
the
in.
21. And he is drilled at the 41. Baylor's going to take their first time out of the half. Big kick here to try to pin the offense deep in their own territory. And this one is a beauty. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. He's going to air it long. And it's intercepted by the senior cornerback. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line.
Bring it up too much. Bring it up.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47.
Because
Illinois
Pete's not having a
holds a
good
field
game
goal
here.
lead. It's the tailback. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. Illinois is going to have to use their second time out of the half. Pressured and brought down. He's at the 30. He's at the 20.
Really?
To the 10. Touchdown, Illini.
Freak, dude.
He makes the PAT. Rivero has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. And they can forget about returning this one. I'm sure the quarterback would love to make amends for that last pick.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Wants to go long and does. It's broken up.
Great play here by the linebacker.
Peter,
to be able to read
throw
the
the
pass,
freaking ball
get
down.
back into the passing lane and get up and knock that football away from the receiver.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. He sails it long.
Aggressive play going for the deep ball, but the corner stayed with it all the way and made a good move to break it up.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
He's tackled right around the 38-yard line.
The defense might need to make some changes to their coverage scheme because that was just too easy.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Good open field tackle. The Bears, they're going to have to call their 3rd and final timeout.
Too deep for a field goal.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45. Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Well, we played a half of football. Illinois got a 10-point lead. Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin.
Hagan deep to return.
He sends this one deep. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. It's going to be interesting to see how the action shakes out in this series. Caught, and he's hit immediately. Gains his way to the 40-yard line. Up the middle for a nice gain. Down he goes, right around the 46-yard line.
First down.
Almost intercepted.
Wallace intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46. Broke away from one. What a run! Touchdown, Illinois! And he adds the extra point. So a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. Rivero ready to kick. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 17-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Caught, and that's their first down. Tackle at the 36-yard line.
Rodgers was the tackle at the 36-yard line. First down.
And a quick throw. He's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
And he's hit immediately.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Fumble. Defense has it. It's one of the corners.
Gibson recovers the fumble.
And we see this offense again after what you called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Quick
Can't
pitch,
get
and
a
he
fumble.
goes nowhere.
Call a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down now. 13 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line.
I need to get off the field here. Gotta get off the field here. This game.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They'll bring him down around the 44-yard line.
Number 46 brings him down at the 41-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he's level at the 14-yard line.
They're eating up a lot of field on this drive. I'm really impressed with their ball control.
And he just gets rid of it. From the 14-yard line, it's second down. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This. Oh my gosh. All right, work.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 21.
It's all downhill after that. Pick.
A fumble ended this offense's last drive. Let's see as they come out on the field what they'll do this time around.
You don't change your philosophy after one play. They'll be out doing the same thing as before, just with better awareness.
And he's taken down at the 49-yard line.
First down.
Fires it out. He's hit and taken down.
That's good for 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
A little toss across the middle, and he hits him hard at the 32-yard line.
That's good for 8 yards. That makes it first and 10.
They go back to him on a quick throw, and he's immediately tackled.
First down.
Defense would like to come up with another big play like they did in the last trip for this offense in the red zone with the interception. Touchdown, Baylor!
That was picked, bro. That was picked.
That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the two-point conversion. And he's in for two. Baylor to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And they can forget about returning this one. Illinois' offense has just been dominant here in the third quarter. And it's got to be pretty demoralizing for the defense.
Yeah, the defense, I mean, they just have to get some kind of stop here to be able to get some confidence and be able to get their own offense into the position of being able to put some points up. But right now, they just cannot stop this high-powered attack.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Now he tries to buy some time. Lost the ball, fumble, and no one can get it. It bounces out of bounds.
No. Oh.
It's second and 9. Ball on the 26-yard line.
That is so unfortunate.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Fires out to his wideout, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 38.
First down.
come out in an empty backfield. Brought down at the 32.
You cough it up again. Damn.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
We've got 2nd and long. Ball on their own 32. Wears it out to the right to the halfback. And he's tackled at the 43-yard
It's my
line.
fault. My fault. Damn it, boys. My fault.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Tackle made at the 35.
That brings up 2nd and long.
Here's the pitch, and there's nobody near it. Inside the 10. And he will score.
The turnover, bro. Put it in the book.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 6-play, 76-yard drive. And the result, 7
Yay.
points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 24.
I think any good football team has to have an ability to answer, and that's exactly what we just saw. One team scores a touchdown, the other team comes right back and puts another touchdown on the board. This is getting exciting. I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Quick out to his receiver. And they finally push him out at the 47. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And he is drilled at the 27.
Sanders makes the touchdown at the 27-yard line.
Shake him. That's for me. Ridiculous.
There's a strike complete. And they make the stop around the 11-yard line.
1st down.
Goes into coverage, is picked off. The pressure definitely got to the quarterback there because that pass was not on target.
The defense was just sitting on that. They were in zone coverage. As soon as they saw he was in trouble, they were all over the football.
They line up at the 6. 1st down. He gets out to about the 9-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
They keep it on the ground, and a great tackle right there.
That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. 4th down.
Not offsides. Fun night. So fun. Man, come back. Blitz. That's what we're gonna have to do. press me. Damn. It's probably going to be a run. How they run that play. Holy cow. Terrible timing. Gotta run the ball. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Receiving to
Wow, I stopped it. Wow, wow, wow. Fudge. Can't believe they stopped that. Dude, like, so trash. Running back.
School's general scholarship fund. For the Fighting Illini, they continue an above-average year, upping their record to 9-4. And for Baylor, today's loss drops them to 8-5 on the season.
It's trash, man. There goes our ranking. Should have called a timeout, man. Should have called it. Or should have changed the play. There's too many people in the middle there. We got a fourth quarter shutout. Are you kidding me? Pigs. It's a tough one to swallow. Oh yeah, freaking receiver put one on the ground too. Going in to score, probably. Actually, got an All-American name. Oh, it's a kick return.